Have you ever felt that life is unfair? That no matter how talented you are, success always seems far away? What if I told you one of the greatest artists in history became rich the wrong way, lost everything, and only discovered his true worth inside a prison cell? This is not a movie. This is not fiction. This is a real story. A story about a poor painter who could have become famous, respected, and wealthy, but instead, he chose shortcuts and ended up becoming the thief of his own life. Stay till the end, because this story might change the way you look at your own talents forever. In the late 1800s, in a small village in Germany, there lived a man with an extraordinary gift. He was a painter, not an ordinary painter, a master. His hands were magical. With a simple brush, he could create faces that felt alive, landscapes that felt real, details so perfect that people often stared in disbelief. But talent alone does not guarantee success. Despite his rare skills, he lived in deep poverty. He shared a small house with his wife and 4 children. Many nights, they slept hungry. Many days, he worked without rest. He dreamed of a better life, so he did what millions of people still do today. He packed his dreams, his family, and his hopes, and traveled across the ocean to the United States of America. He believed this was the land of opportunity, the place where hard work would finally pay off. In America, he found work as a sign painter. He painted shop boards, restaurant names, business signs, and he was excellent at it. But life was still cruel. No matter how hard he worked, his money was never enough. Bills kept coming, children kept growing, and hope kept fading. One evening, tired and defeated, he sat at his small wooden table and stared at a $10 bill in his hand. And that's when a dangerous thought entered his mind. What if I could paint this? At first, it felt crazy. Then it felt exciting. Then it felt possible. He studied the note carefully, the size, the texture, the color, every line, every shadow. He took a blank piece of paper, soaked it in coffee to match the color of real money, and started painting. For 7 days, he barely slept. He painted every detail by hand, the portrait, the patterns, the tiny lines no one ever notices. When he finished, he held it up to the light. It was perfect. Even experts would struggle to tell the difference. With shaking hands, he went to a nearby market. He bought bread, fruit, vegetables, and wine. He handed the shopkeeper the fake bill. The man accepted it without a second look and gave him real change. It worked. That moment changed everything. Fear turned into confidence. Confidence turned into greed. He started painting more money. $10, $20, $50, even $100 bills. Soon, his life transformed. Better food, better clothes, better furniture, and finally, a beautiful house. People began to ask questions. How did a poor sign painter become so rich? He smiled and said, I was a soldier in Spain. I receive a pension. Years passed. He lived comfortably, but every luxury was built on a lie, until one small mistake destroyed everything. One day, he visited a vegetable shop owned by a kind woman who knew him well. He paid with a $20 bill. That evening, while counting her money, she noticed something strange. The ink had smudged. Real money does not smudge. She knew instantly. It was fake. She called the police. They traced the man, raided his house, and found everything: paints, brushes, half-finished bills. His secret life was over. He was arrested, put on trial, and sentenced to 6 years in prison. Behind bars, his world collapsed. The house was gone. The money was gone. The respect was gone. He had nothing left, except his talent. So he asked for paint and canvas. And once again, he began to paint. Not money this time, but real art. He painted landscapes, faces, dreams, memories. His paintings were so powerful that prison officers started sharing them outside. When his sentence ended, a guard handed him an envelope. Inside was $46,000. He was shocked. "Where did this come from?" The guard smiled. "We sold your paintings. Each one sold for $5,000. In that moment, the man broke down. He fell to his knees and cried, "I spent 1 week painting fake money worth $20 when I could have painted real art worth $5,000. Through tears, he whispered, "I am the thief of my own life." His name was Emmanuel Ninger. History remembers him as Jim the Penman, one of the greatest counterfeiters ever. But he could have been remembered as one of the greatest artists. His story is not really about crime. It is about us. Lesson 1. Life is precious. Do not waste it on small dreams. Many of us work hard, but for the wrong things. Lesson 2. Time is more valuable than money. Ninger traded weeks for $20. We trade years for distractions. Lesson 3. Shortcuts are illusions. They look easy, but they steal your future. Lesson 4. Talent without direction is tragedy. Hard work only matters if it builds something real. Lesson 5. Your wealth is already inside you. You just need to trust it. Most people are not poor because they lack ability. They are poor because they don't believe in their honest value. There are only 2 paths in life. Work hard now and enjoy forever. Or enjoy now and struggle forever. Emmanuel Ninger chose the shortcut and lost everything. Do not become the thief of your own life. If this story touched your heart, like this video and subscribe to the channel. Share it with someone who is wasting their talent, because the person who cheats the world gains nothing, but the person who cheats himself loses everything.